optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running behind center with Vaughn. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 20. It's a gain of 35.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Good.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Shifts past him at the 45. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Here's Prescott. That escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 56 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll drop to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Barkley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the counter, Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebacker.
Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Cowboys 21, Eagles 17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 28.
They'll drop the throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's 2nd down.
Great. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
Back to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Get it.
A gain of 5. It's
73. Don't touch.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
63.
He'll look to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Don't touch that.
He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, here we go.
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance is just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
$20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Whoa! Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
First and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I don't need to. Hey, 43. Attack.
A run with Edwards-Helaire. He'll manage only a couple. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Wait. Attack.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, KC. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Yellow. Hero 15. Right side.
On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. 26.
2nd down. Prescott. He'll drop this for Elliott. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So they'll talk over what to do on.
With the score.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 26.
On the give, it's Elliott.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. The speed on display. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are back within a point. It's 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Kansas City.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Now he'll run. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. And he's got that first down.
First down, Chiefs.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Edwards-Helaire. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down,
A first down throw for Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Mahomes. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive by Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8.
Cowboys 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his...
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll throw with May. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On play action, May. Hunter Henry brings it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Bourne going to go in motion right here. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. To throw, it's May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
8 yard gain. It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Looking to throw. May rolling to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. A quick pass out to Juju. Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Throwing here is May. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Cowboys 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. A minute 52 to play until halftime. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. That's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To the air, May. They set up the screen for Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's May.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 77 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Fights loose. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
And hitting Juju on the slant. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center. and it has the two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert from 6 yards away.
And the Cowboys have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken at the 46.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. Touchdown! Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, May with it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
From the gun on 3rd down is May.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed two, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Deuce Vaughn, 15 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll throw with May.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Short pass caught by Henry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They